My legs felt like concrete blocks every morning when I turned 53. Walking from my bedroom to the kitchen meant gripping furniture for support. My calves cramped painfully at night, waking me up repeatedly. My doctor mentioned circulation issues and suggested expensive compression therapy. Then my physical therapist sister shared 3 simple practices that changed everything gradually. Leg health after 50 depends on 3 interconnected systems. Circulation, muscle strength, and flexibility all decline naturally with age according to research from the National Institute on Aging. But this decline isn't inevitable or irreversible with proper attention. But here's what those miracle cure videos completely miss. When I started all 3 practices intensely on day 1, I pulled a muscle and couldn't walk properly for a week. The problem wasn't the exercises themselves, it was my unrealistic expectations and excessive enthusiasm without proper progression. The first secret involves elevating your legs correctly. This simple position uses gravity to help blood return from your legs to your heart. A study published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery found that leg elevation for 15 minutes reduces swelling and improves circulation markers, but only when done consistently over weeks. Lie on your back with your legs elevated above heart level using pillows. Start with just 5 minutes twice daily. Your body needs time to adjust as blood pressure redistributes. Increase by 2 minutes weekly until reaching 15 to 20 minutes per session. The second secret focuses on ankle pumps and circles. These tiny movements activate your calf muscle pump, which pushes blood upward against gravity. Research in the Journal of Applied Physiology shows calf muscle contractions generate enough pressure to significantly aid venous return. Perform 20 slow ankle flexes pointing toes toward your shin, then away. Follow with 10 ankle circles in each direction. Do this 3 times daily while sitting or lying down. I do mine during morning coffee and evening television. The third secret involves walking backward carefully. This unconventional movement pattern activates different muscle fibers than forward walking according to biomechanics research. A study in the International Journal of Sports Medicine found backward walking improves balance and strengthens muscles around the knee joint differently than regular walking. Walk backward slowly for 30 seconds while holding a wall or counter for safety. Focus on controlled movements and proper form. Gradually increase to 2 minutes as your confidence and strength build over several weeks. I noticed genuine improvement after week 6, not the next day. My morning stiffness decreased noticeably. My nighttime cramps reduced from nightly to once weekly. My usual heaviness after sitting improved. These weren't instant transformations, just steady measurable progress. The circulation component matters enormously after 50. Blood vessels lose elasticity naturally, and valve function in leg veins weakens with age. The Mayo Clinic notes these changes reduced blood flow efficiency, causing that heavy, tired feeling in legs. Here's my practical daily routine that actually works. I elevate my legs for 10 minutes after my morning shower while checking emails on my phone. I do ankle exercises during my lunch break at my desk. I walk backward for 1 minute while brushing my teeth, holding the bathroom counter for stability. But let's address what the enthusiastic fitness purists conveniently ignore. Some people shouldn't elevate legs without medical guidance. If you have congestive heart failure or certain heart conditions, sudden leg elevation can overload your cardiovascular system. Those with severe osteoporosis need modified exercises to avoid fractures. Some individuals experience dizziness when first elevating legs. If you have low blood pressure or take blood pressure medications, start with legs only slightly elevated and monitor how you feel carefully. Backward walking poses fall risks especially on uneven surfaces. Always use support initially and clear the area of tripping hazards. Wear supportive shoes with good traction, never socks on smooth floors. These practices won't reverse serious vascular disease or replace medical treatment. They won't eliminate severe varicose veins or heal damaged valves. What they can do is support your body's natural circulation and strengthen leg muscles when combined with other healthy habits. I track my progress through concrete daily observations. I measure my ankle circumference weekly since swelling reflects circulation changes. I note how long I can stand comfortably while cooking. I record how many times I wake with cramps each week. These specific markers show real progress beyond feelings.